Hello, how are you? Hey. How's it going? It's been a while. Yes, I'm Niall, and we are going to be doing the third 909 music quiz. If there's any problems with any of the stream stuff, let me know. New gaff, new setup, all that stuff. So hopefully it will be all grand. I'm going to start in the next few minutes. So if you want to join the quiz, you go to the Kahoot.it, then put in the game pin 321856. And by doing that, you'll then put it on your phone or device, enter that, and I will call out the questions and you will give the answers. And there'll be a leaderboard at the end where we have the top three players in each. Well, top three players will win prizes, and the prizes are we've got first prize. We actually got Boyne Jewellers actually played the quiz last time, and they got in touch and want to offer prizes. So thanks to them, Boyne Jewellers, for offering. We've got a £100 voucher for Boyne Jewellers for first prize and a 909 t-shirt. Second prize is a Boyne Jewellers voucher for £50, and so is third prize as well, the same, and a 909 t-shirt as well. So yeah, so we've got 3 vouchers to give away as well as part of the buzz. Obviously, everyone's having a hard time at the moment, and where nobody's making any money. So if you do appreciate the quiz, or you enjoy what we're doing here, there's a donate link down the corner there. Donate at gofundme.com/909. That will really help us keep things going, in the light of the fact that no one, like everyone else, has no money and not making any money. So these are literally the only way I can make money at the moment, which is kind of weird, but that's what we're at. So I hope you're all good. If there's anyone I'll keep an eye on the chat as well and see how that's going. Hope you're all well. Louise Bruton is back, looking to win the quiz. I came fourth last time, right? Hey Laura, how are you? So yeah, I got 50 questions. We'll start in the next few minutes. Just let you all join, and you can see we have 86 players at the moment. 50 questions. I think what we're going to do is a mix of we've got a lyrics round, we've got a very special weird image round, which I made yesterday, and we also have things like pretty much general knowledge and like new music stuff, or like new music news, or new news, current affairs, but music. So we'll be doing that, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how I try. After the feedback of the last one, I made it a bit easier, I think, but so that means that it's fastest finger first. And what that means is that even if you know the answer, you have to be quick to get the answer right, because there's 1,000 points per question, and that number goes down the more time you take to give the correct answer. So you will see in that then how you get on. So even though there are some easy questions perhaps, or ones you might find easy, you may find that to actually get the correct answer correctly and quickly, be doing it quicker is basically the thing. What am I talking about? To do it quicker, answer the question the quickest as you can, fastest finger first, and we'll see how we get on in terms of how many people. It was quite consistent last time. Lubru was there at the top for a lot of them, and I wonder if any of the existing winners from last time are going to be playing with us this time. We'll have a look, hopefully, and we'll see them in there anyway. Look, so like I said, it's general knowledge. I like this Kahoot thing because it means people can't cheat, because I have to wait for the question for me to do it. I think we'll start at 9:40 probably, so another 4 minutes. Anybody any questions in the chat, let me know. I hope it's all going well for you guys at the moment in this weird time. Anyone on the Lumo live stream last night? We had a fun 3 gaff stream on Twitch last night for Lumo Club. I've been trying to up my production game, so I got some lights and stuff like that as well. The print in the corner there is by Ruan Van Vley. Great stuff, so do check that out. And yeah, so I moved gaff, so this is why we didn't do it last week. I just couldn't, and so we're back We're back. The flirts. Yeah, I played the flirts last night. Thanks, Robin. So we got about 3 minutes, and Kahoot.it /32183218856 3218856. Yeah, so that's how you get in and log in and figure out how to play. So hopefully there's not too much of a. I'm going to test the lag here to see if there's any lag. Bit laggy maybe. Okay, but we'll get on with it. So I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to answer each question. So you can't really cheat, because if you Google it, then you lose the score bonus for actually doing it. So there's no point in cheating, is what I'm saying. So yeah, so there we go. So hopefully now we're going to start next few minutes. Okay. And I'd love your feedback on this as well, and tell me how it was all how it was for you. Was it too easy? Was it too hard? So the winners, I will ask them to take a screenshot of their placement and to verify that they actually did it. I'm sure none of these are cheaters, but just when you email me, so it'll be Niall@nialler9.com with your to claim your prize, and we'll get that sorted. But yeah, it's a screenshot of yourself winning, and vice versa, and we'll work it out. So what have we got? We've got 111, another 2 minutes, and then we start. First question. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back, actually. Right back. Before we start. Okay, back. All right, we got a couple of seconds now. Right, so any questions in the chat? Will there be toilet breaks? Yes, we'll have a break halfway through for a toilet or drink break or whatever break you need. So we'll do that. Okay. Right, I think we'll start, will we? Okay, right, he's ready. Fingers on the buttons, fingers on the device, get it all ready. Okay, here we go. First question. Are you ready? Okay. Florian Schneider of Kraftwerk sadly passed away this week of cancer at the age of 73. Name the band's first album. Is it Kraftwerk, Autobahn, Ralph and Florian, or Kraftwerk 2? Florian Schneider of Kraftwerk sadly passed away this week. Name the band's first album. Is it actually an easy answer, or is it a trick question? We'll see. 5 seconds. Okay, here's the answer. It was actually Kraftwerk. Autobahn was actually their fourth album. God, I thought most people would get that, but maybe, I mean, that kind of makes sense in a way. Autobahn was their first big album. So let's have a look what we done there. We've got Jerry Murphy and Lou Bruce there already. Okay, one question in. It all Glenn's here, Steph K and Fitz. Right, next question. Question 2. New Irish artist C-Matt recently released a song inspired by crying in a fast food restaurant. Name the restaurant. Is it red, KFC, blue, Supermax, yellow, McDonald's, or green, Bunsen? New Irish artist C-Matt recently released a song inspired by crying in a fast food restaurant. Name that restaurant. 20 seconds. 15 now. Okay, C-Mat recently released song inspired by crying in a fast food restaurant. Name the restaurant. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. KFC was the correct answer. The song's called Another Day, KFC. And shout out to C-Mat for doing our live stream recently where she came out and her walk-on music was I'm in the Mood for Dancing by the Lone Sisters. So respect. That's an absolute banger. Okay, question 3. Well, let's have a look at how they all... Oh, Blue Brew careering into the lead there. Thomas Street Elite, something... Ingrid Buzzing and Cynthia Nixon. That's the band. Okay. Question 3. Who recently released an album with Conor Oberst under the name Better Oblivion Community Centre? I should say Centre. Is it red Phoebe Bridgers, blue Wilco, yellow Soccer Mommy, or green Julia Jackman? Who recently released an album with Conor Oberst under the name Better Oblivion Community Centre? We really want to see those fingers. Okay, 5 seconds. It is Phoebe Bridgers. Yes, correct. 66 of you got that correctly. Next question, let's have a look. Okay. So I quiz you from afar. That's a good name. I might try and see if I can give a prize to the best name if I can figure that out. If I can see enough of them, we'll see. Okay, that's the best one so far anyway. Which English singer has a podcast which features her mother and herself cooking food for their guests? Is it red Florence Welch, blue Mabel, yellow Jessie Ware, or green Leanne LaHavis? Which English singer has a podcast which features her mother and herself cooking food for their guests? Ten seconds. Okay. 2, 1. It is Jessie Ware. Yeah, the podcast is called Table Manners, and yeah, I checked it out a couple of times. Good. Okay, 63 of you got that correctly. Lou Brew in the lead, and so I quiz you from afar. Okay. Combo breaker. 3 players just dropped our answer streak of 3. So we'll take a break about halfway through here. Which English rapper was nominated for a Peabody Award for his podcast this week? Is it red George the Poet, blue Scroobius Pip, yellow Skepta, or green Mike Skinner? Which English rapper was nominated for a Peabody Award for his podcast this week? I'll give you a clue. It goes out on BBC. Or BBC produce it. George the Poet, Scroobius Pip, Skepta, or Mike Skinner? 5 seconds. Okay, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, George the Poet. Only 18 of you got that. It's really, really good. Have you heard? What is it called? Have you heard George's podcast? It's amazing. It's actually like a completely dramatic thing. Not like an in studio thing. It's really well put together. Very moving and definitely worth to listen. You should listen to it. There's the first episode was about Grenfell. Very much worth to listen. So that's George the Poet, his podcast. Let's see how we doing with that. Dropping down, Lou Brew, Ellesmere Pals are up the top. Rockstar Horse 89 and 3 players just hit an answer streak of 4. Very good. Alright, question 6. Who was hospitalised this week after tearing his buttock muscles in an over-enthusiastic gardening incident? Current affairs, lads. Current affairs. Red, Rod Stewart. Blue, Elton John. Yellow, Pete Townsend. Or green, Brian May. 18 seconds to answer that. Over-enthusiastic tearing of buttocks. Okay. Who was that? 5 seconds. It was Brian May. 85 you got that correct. Very good. Okay. Ellesmere Pals on top. Tom Nook is the highest climber. There you go. Congrats, 58 places. Question 7. Grimes and Elon Musk named their baby X-A12 this week. According to the couple, what does A12 refer to? Is it an aircraft, Grimes' high school class, a secret military base in Roswell, or Elon Musk's own model of Tesla? Is it red, an aircraft, Grimes' high school class, a secret military base in Roswell, or Musk's own model of Tesla? Their baby is called X-A12. There you go. 2 seconds. It's an aircraft, right? So, yeah, A12 is a shout out to the Lockheed A12 aircraft, precursor to SR-17. This is their words. Our favourite aircraft. No weapons, no defence, it's just speed. Great in battle, but non-violent. Okay, grand. So, next question. Let's see how we're doing. Quizlets, Ellesmere Pals, Lubru, top 3. Right. Question 8. What's the name of the Guns N' Roses children's picture book announced this week? Is it Sweet Child of Mine, Don't Cry, Paradise City, or Welcome to the Jungle? What is the name of the Guns N' Roses picture book for children that was announced this week? You could guess this one, maybe. Okay. 4 seconds. It was Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah. It's a Jennifer Zivian illustrated book which pulls its narrative from the lyrics of the Guns N' Roses song of the same name and follows the adventures of Maya and Natalie Rose, the niece and daughter of Guns N' Roses manager Fernando Libas, who's grown up touring with the band. So there you go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing? Ellesmere Pals has the highest answer streak of 8. And so I quiz you from afar. Following up. Okay. Right. Question 9. Which Irish band signed to the Capitol Records this week? Which Irish band signed to Capitol Records this week? Is it the Fontaines DC, the Academic, Pillow Queens, or the Scratch? Capitol Records. Who signed? Which Irish band signed to Capitol Records this week? Fontaines DC, the Academic, Pillow Queens, or the Scratch? If you read Niall9, you will know the answer to this. Okay, here we go. It was the Academic. Fairly even there on the first 3. Yeah, Academic signed, Mullingar Band signed to Capitol Records, where I played to them. How we doing? Ellesmere Pals. On top, you're speeding ahead there. By 3,000 points. Very good. Okay, question 10. What musician is scoring the upcoming Michelle Obama Netflix documentary? Is it Bruce Springsteen, Ludwig Göransson, Solange, or Kamasi Washington? Bruce Springsteen, Ludwig Göransson, Solange, or Kamasi Washington. I always get his name wrong. What musician is scoring the upcoming Michelle Obama Netflix documentary Becoming? 5 seconds. If there is any lag between the two, that's why we're getting 30 seconds for each question. It was Kamasi Washington. Yes, 46. You got that correct. Yeah. Okay. How we doing? George is deadly. Okay, Phil, you're back with an answer streak. Very good. Question 11. Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody and Procol Harum's A Wider Shade of Pale both feature what word? This is the lyrics round. Is it mermaid, Scaramouche, Fandango, or Galileo? Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody and Procol Harum's A Wider Shade of Pale both feature what word? 2 of the biggest selling songs of all time, as it happens, have the same word in it. Mermaid, Scaramouche, Fandango, or Galileo? Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright. If the answer was Fandango, they both have the word Fandango in it. Okay, how are we getting on? Oh, Phil, you're moving up. George is deadly, you're moving up too. Alright. And if you're just joining us, you can join in at any point. You might get the maximum number of answers, questions, whatever, but it's 321856 on Kahoot.it. If you want to play along, my plan is to do this every 2 weeks. Who did Bruce Springsteen originally write Hungry Heart for before keeping it for himself? New York Dolls, Tom Petty, Joey Ramone, or Paul Simon? That's a question for your dad. Your dad can answer that question. Who did Bruce Springsteen originally write Hungry Heart for before keeping it for himself? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 112 answers in. It is Joey Ramone. Okay, must have said Tom Petty. Yeah, surprising. The answer to that one, Joey Ramone. Yeah, decided not to give it to him in the end, which is fair enough. What are we doing? Oh, George is deadly moving up top. So, okay, we're starting to see a leaderboard develop. Okay, so this is the lyrics round or songwriting round. Question 13. How many umbops are there in the Hanson song Umbop? I counted them today. 14, 17, 22, or 12. In an umbop, you're gone. How many umbops are there in a Hanson song? 17 seconds. You can't Google this one. 9, 8. How many umbops are there in the Hanson song? Mbop. Okay, it was 17, 37 if you got that correctly. Yeah, count that myself today. How do you do? Moving up. George Deadly and Ellesmere Pals, first and second, and T. McGee in third. 14, question 14. Chic's song Le Freak with the original lyric F off was inspired by what? The election of Jimmy Carter as US President, Andy Warhol being refused entry to Studio 54, or the Stonewall riots. What incident or inspired Chic's song Le Freak? 10 seconds. We really want to see those fingers. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It was being refused entry to Studio 54. Absolutely, yeah. Apparently Grace Jones is supposed to put them on the guest list, but forgot. And so they got refused, and then went back to the studio and wrote that song. So, it's Ireland. Nile Rodgers has to feature somewhere. Scoreboard, Ellesmere Pals back on top. George Deadly upset Wario's up 17 places. Okay. Question 15. Name the song Oh, Is This the Way They Say the Future's Meant to Feel, or just 20,000 people standing in a field? Is it Elasticus, Connection, Suede, Animal Nitrate, Sleeper, In-Betweener, or Pulp, Sort for Ease and Whiz? Oh, is this the way they say the future's meant to feel, or just 20,000 people standing in a field? I felt that was a very timely lyric to feature in a quiz at the moment. Yeah, everyone should listen to the Flirts. They're very good. Yes, it is Pulp. 79, you got that correct. Okay. How are we doing? George is Deadly moving up. Ellesmere Pals 2. Tame Mounters on 3. Very good. You're getting up there. And Phil and T. McGee 4th and 5th of 21 places. Beans is the highest climber. Okay, question 16. What place just won't do in Steely Dan's song My Old School? Is it Guadalajara, San Francisco, California, or Annandale? What place just won't do in Steely Dan's song My Old School? 17 seconds. Guadalajara, San Francisco, California, or Annandale. That's another album, band I've been listening to a lot recently. Steely Dan. A lot. 5 seconds. Okay, is Guadalajara? Oh no, Guadalajara won't do. That's it. I thought you might get that one now. There you go. Okay. Not much of it. Amy moves up to the scoreboard. Team Sharks may come back with 3 in a row. Okay, question 17. What age was Kate Bush when she wrote The Man with the Child in His Eyes? Was she 17, 13, 9, or 16? Okay. What age was Kate Bush when she wrote The Man with the Child in His Eyes? 10 seconds. Let me know in the chat if there's any lag there in terms of the stream. There shouldn't be much, but just in case, because I've no one to check for me at the moment. So yeah, yes, the correct answer was 13. 28 of you got that correctly. Nobody guessed 9. That's good. Okay. George is deadly. Oh no change there. Very good. I think the stream stuff is maybe slightly behind. People are saying their app is a question behind. It could be if you try and maybe update your just like refresh your YouTube, that could do it. If not, let me know, because I can always like restart my stream here maybe, and I don't know if that'll work, will it? I don't really want to knock off the stream, to be honest. Look, that's why you have 30 seconds for each question, so hopefully it'll all be good. Okay. Yeah, but let me know in the comments if it's bad. I'm having loads of problems with the internet recently. Last night the Lumo live stream cut off on my last song, and it doesn't seem to matter who I'm with or what computer I'm using. I seem to have an issue. Anyway, question 18. Who sings backing vocals on David Bowie's Young Americans? Is it Patti LaBelle, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, or Barry White? Okay, Sarah said she just had to restart hers again and now it's okay. So is that the stream you restarted? Who sings backing vocals on David Bowie's Young Americans? 13 seconds. Patti LaBelle, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, or Barry White? 5 seconds. It is Luther Vandross, who sang with Change as well, I think. Yeah, so he can be seen in the Young Americans video. That was before he was well known. So, yeah, so we are... What's the scoreboard looking like? Amy, Mario C, and Rockstar Horse 89. Okay, yeah, Sarah Jane said she just refreshed YouTube and Kahoot, and you might find it better then. If you have any issues with this at the moment, yes, the prizes are, in case you missed it, is vouchers from Boyne Jewellers, who participated in this quiz last time out and offered €100 prize voucher for first prize and 50 quid vouchers for their store for second and third prize. So you can, when this is all back and running and everything's back to normal, you can go and buy some jewellery from them. And I'll throw in another 9 t-shirt to each top 3 as well. Okay. And again, yeah, look, if you have a few quid to donate to me and to Niall9 and help us pay for things, it's gofundme.com/Niall9. Okay, let's go. Question 19. Got a long list of ex-lovers and they'll tell you I'm insane. Name the songwriter. Is it Robin, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, or Lorde? Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Name the songwriter. Robin, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, or Lorde? 10 seconds. So yeah, there's 1,000 points per question, and you'll get, the faster you answer, the more points you get. So that's how you can improve your score. It is Taylor Swift 77, and you've got that correct. Very good. Okay, let's have a look at the scoreboard. We've got some movement, but George is Deadly's on top. Okay. 6 players just hit answer streak of 3. Next question 20. Got more lyrics than the church has got, oh lords. Name that rapper. Who sang that? Who rapped that? Got more lyrics than the church got, oh lords. Is it Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Mos Def, MF Doom, or Q-Tip? So red for Del the Funky Homo Sapien, blue for Mos Def, Yellow for MF Doom and green for Q-Tip. 20 seconds. Got more lyrics than the church has got Oh Lords. Who rapped that? It's one of my favourite rappers. 1 second. It is MF Doom. Yeah, legend. MF Doom got more lyrics than the church got Oh Lords. Let's see how we're doing with the scoreboard. Louise Antona making this easier. No? Oh, I think we have an image round next. Okay. So we might take a break after the image round, because I don't know what it's going to be like, to be honest. I did something weird with Photoshop, so we'll see what it's like. Question 21. Who is this? Who is this? Phil Spector, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, and Art Garfunkel. So you're going to see a collection of people whose faces are photoshopped out, and that's going to be the quiz for the next 8 questions. So yeah, I think that's the most disturbing one. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I've got another one that's disturbing. Phil Spector, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, or Art Garfunkel. Who is that? It's pretty creepy. Okay, it was Phil Spector. I'll show you the original image without ruining things. There he is. Okay. George Daly on top, Ellesmere Pals on second, Bobby Dazzler on third, Phil Udell fourth, and So I Quiz You From Far in the rear on the fifth. Okay, next question. Name the band. There's another picture. Westlife, Backstreet Boys, Boyzone, or NSYNC? I think that's an easy one. It is an easy one, isn't it? Okay. It's tougher than last time. I tried to make this easier. Look, you can't win. I don't know. I think they're easier. They're more people probably know the answer to them, I guess. We'll see. Okay, it is absolutely is Westlife. Let me see if I can find the picture of them. There they are. There's the boys. So yeah, the answer is Westlife. Okay. Next question. Oh, Bobby Dazzler moves up to second. Okay, question 23. Name the singer. Who is this? Is it Ricky Wilson of the Kaiser Chiefs, Chesney Hawks, Mel C, or Natalie Imbruglia? Who is that? Cheers for the nightmares. Yeah, you're gonna have nightmares with this in 7 seconds. There's a couple of bad ones coming up actually, but hopefully you don't actually have nightmares. It is Mel C. Yes. Where can I show the original picture? There she is. That's Mel C. 72 if you got that correctly. Bobby Dazzler moves into the top. Here we go. Phil, you're moving up as well. Rockstar Horse 89. And Jovid 19 is back in the game with 3 in a row. Question 24. Name the musician. Who is this? Is it Chad Kroeger, Joe Perry, Linda Perry, or Billy Ray Cyrus? Who is this? Chad Kroeger, Joe Perry. That is weird. I'm usually more proficient at Photoshop, but I thought it was a better crack to have a worse looking picture. 5 seconds. Okay. It is Billy Ray Cyrus. Yep. Let me see if I show you the picture now. There he is. He does. I suppose more people didn't guess Chad Kroeger. I thought that was pretty close to the actual answer. Okay, Billy Ray Cyrus it was, yeah. No change. Question 25. Name the 80s hair metal band in this picture. Who is that? Whitesnake, Motley Crue, Poison, or Europe? I mean, they all kind of look the same, don't they? 15 seconds. Name the 80s hair metal band. I thought, yeah, Iggy Pop would have been a good one. That would have been a good guess. This is name the 80s hair metal band. Whitesnake, Motley Crue, Poison, or Europe? It is Whitesnake, although I wouldn't begrudge you for picking any of the other ones because they're very, very similar. Phil moves up the top. Oh. Ready for this, are you? You ready for this? Alright, let me show you the original. There they are now. Okay. How many of these we got left? 3, 4. Who is this? Carrie Underwood, Julia Michaels, Katy Perry, or Britney? Who is that? I think that's an easy one, isn't it? I only have one 80s metal question, Phil. I'm afraid. 12 seconds. Who is this? Three. It was Katy Perry. And there is the original. Okay, next question. Oh yeah, how are we doing? Ellesmere Pals moves up again. Name this artist. Who is that? Is it Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Azealia Banks, or Princess Nokia? Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Azealia Banks, or Princess Nokia? Who is that? 5 seconds to put your answer in. It was Megan Thee Stallion. 29 got that correctly. Okay. Let's have a look at the picture. There you are. There she is. Just did a remix with Beyonce this week. Rockstar Horse moves up to 4th place. And T. McGee is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Okay. Who is this? Question 28. This is the last image round, I think. Harry Styles, Perfume Genius, Brian Molko, or Christine and the Queens? Who is that? Harry Styles, Perfume Genius, Brian Molko, or Christine and the Queens? Ten seconds. Okay. Yeah, Mossy's got that. 86 of you's got that correctly. Alright. Ellesmere Pals back in 4th place. And we might just take a quick break before we move into the band names round and band name origins and stuff like that. Oh yeah, did I show you the last one? No, I didn't. There he is. That's Harry Styles. Yeah, so we will take a quick 5-minute break back at 20:15, 8:15. And so, yes, I will talk to you in 5 minutes. Go have a loo, do whatever you want. Donate if you're waiting around. Anything you can contribute would be appreciated. And we'll start again at 20:15. So keep their device in hand, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Am I back? Am I back? Oh, it's not working. Oh, it is, yeah. Sorry. Bit of a loose connection on my audio there. Okay. We're ready to restart. We are halfway through the quiz. We're going to do band name questions next. And then after that, we have, what have I done? We got general round. So actually, we've got, 2 big rounds left. So I'm going to go with that. Okay, are you ready to restart? Hope you all had a break. And, alright, let's go. Question 29. What were Radiohead originally called? This is a fairly easy one, I hope. Is it Creeps, On a Friday, The Saturdays, or Blue Monday? What were Radiohead originally called? Yeah, I'm wearing my Sounds from a Safe Harbour shirt. What were Radiohead originally called? Creeps, On a Friday, The Saturdays, or Blue Monday? 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, 43, you got that. It could have been Blue Monday, in fairness. Ellesmere Pals. Where's Lou Brew? Come on, Lou. And Joe, you were talking a big game last time. Where are you now? Okay. Next question. Question 30. What rock band were originally called Wicked Lester? What rock band were originally called Wicked Lester? Is Kiss, Def Leppard, Aerosmith, or AC/DC? Kiss, Def Leppard, Aerosmith, or AC/DC? Joe, Louise in 11th and Joe's in 9th. Okay, you still have a chance, lads. Come on. What rock band? I'm willing you all on, all of 100 and whatever of you. I want you all to do well. I thought I made these easier. My dad just texted me to say the questions are better this time out, more fun, so that's good. Kiss was the answer to that one. Yes, do I have any information on that? No, I don't, but it's a terrible name, and Kiss were originally called Wicked Lester. Oh, Phil and George didn't get that correctly. Bobby Dazzler moves up because they must have got it correctly. Correct. Okay, next question. Question 31. Which American soft rock band were originally called the Sex Maggots? Goo Goo Dolls, Marcy's Playground, Maroon 5, or Counting Crows? A litany of absolute crap there. Goo Goo Dolls, Marcy's Playground. Oh, what's that? Hello. Maroon 5 or Counting Crows? What American soft rock band were originally called the Sex Maggots? 5 seconds. It was the Goo Goo Dolls. Yes. It's the Sex Maggots. Like, come on. There's a couple more dodgy names coming up here. Oh, Bobby Dazzler moving up. Quizlets back on. Think I know who that is. Question 32. What does the O stand for in the band name ELO? Come back on ELO and carry on playing. Organisation, October, Ocean, or Orchestra? What does the O stand for in the name ELO? 13 seconds. 4. What does the O stand for in the band name ELO? The correct answer is Orchestra. Hey, see, 96 of you got that correct. Wow, that's the highest we've had so far. I'm thrilled for you. Everyone got that correctly. Okay. Trivia Newton-John is back with an answer trick of 3. Nice name. Question 33. What does the Beastie stand for in Beastie Boys? Is it bashing eardrums and sonically trashing idle eyes? Billy eating a sliced tomato in East Chester? Boys entering anarchic states towards internal excellence? Or bring every asshole singer to inner emancipation? What does the Beastie stand for in Beastie Boys? Is it bashing eardrums and sonically trashing idle eyes? Billy eating a sliced tomato in East Chester? Boys entering anarchic states towards internal excellence? Or bring every asshole singer to inner emancipation? That was a mouthful. It is boys entering an anarchic states towards internal excellence. Maybe if you've watched or read the book, Beastie Boys book, or watched the show that's on Apple Music, when it got the answer to that one very quickly. Yeah, Joe, imagine if the Goo Goo Dolls were actually called the Sex Maggots. Up next, it's the Sex Maggots with their heartfelt hit, Iris. Wow. Okay, next question. Oh, George is deadly moving up again. Question 34. What band was originally called Starfish? I'll give you a clue. They're as bland as the original name. Is it Coldplay, The Killers, Oasis, or Muse? What band was originally called Starfish? Coldplay, The Killers, Oasis, or Muse? 10 seconds. What band was originally called Starfish? It is Coldplay. Yes, most of you got that. Quizlet's moving up. Rockstar 80 Horse 89 is back in the game with 3 in a row. Okay. Right. Question 35 of 50. The band Creed original name was what? The band Creed's original name was what? Lost Child, Baby Faces, Kid C, or Naked Toddler? The band Creed had a terrible name originally. They still have a terrible name. Lost Child, Baby Faces, Kid C, or Naked Toddler? The band Creed, their original name. 5 seconds. Trying to keep an eye on the chat at the same time here. It was Naked Toddler. What? The absolute. Yeah, Naked Toddler. Strange. Yeah, just moving some things around here. 1 sec. So I can see better. Okay, now I can see the chat as well. Right, the band that was Naked Toddler is what they were called. No wonder they changed it. Mario C moving up to the top 5. Question 36. What band originally called themselves Free Beer? Was it Hootie and the Blowfish, Smashing Pumpkins, The Offspring, or Bare Naked Ladies? What band originally called themselves Free Beer? The kind of name that every band says is a good idea to do, but nobody actually follows through. But they actually did. Is it Hootie and the Blowfish, Smashing Pumpkins, The Offspring, or Bare Naked Ladies? The answer is Bare Naked Ladies. Okay. Bobby Dazzler, dazzling up to the top. Quizlet's back on 4. Ellesmere Pals back again. This is going to be a tight one. Question 37. What did the Red Hot Chili Peppers call themselves originally? Is it Boy Wonder and the Bright Boy Band, Daughters and the Fathers Who Slaughter, Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem, or Dr. Spock and his Electric Shock? So what did the Chili Peppers originally call themselves? Boy Wonder and the Bright Boy Band, Daughters and the Fathers Who Slaughter, Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem, or Dr. Spock and his Electric Shock? In order to give you these answers, I had to make up 3 of them. So, which one did I not make up? It was Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem. So, all very bad. Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't much better, is it? Bobby Dazzler screaming ahead. George Deadly on 2nd. Phil didn't get that right, I don't think. Mario C on 3rd. And Quizits are 5th. You can have Dr. Spock and his Electric Shock. Okay. Question 38. Oh, this is not a multi-select. There's only one answer. I must have did this incorrectly. There's only one answer to this. So you might get points. What band was originally called Smile? Is it The Doors, Queen, Beach Boys, or Rolling Stone? I think it is the King Triplets in 5th there. 4th. So yeah, it was only one correct answer, but by me admin and messing up, you might actually get the correct answer and get some points. So if you are in need of points, you may get it. I don't know what happened. Answer is Queen. No, it's the right answer. Okay, weird. Okay. Okay. Bobby Dazzler. Phil's on second. Ellesmere Pals on fifth. Thomas Street Elite up 8 places. The drummer Tony Allen died this week at the age of 79. What genre was he known for being instrumental in? We have moved on from that round. Tony Allen was he known for reggae, Afrobeat, drum and bass, or hip hop. The drummer Tony Allen died this week at the age of 79. Reggae, Afrobeat, drum and bass, or hip hop. Yeah, I haven't thought about this. If there is more than one person in a group, I can send a couple more t-shirts, I think. Afrobeat, it was the correct answer. Tony Allen, R.I.P. Only had a song out last week with Gorillaz, actually, in Skepta. Okay, how do we do? 6 correct answers in a row from Bobby Dazzler. Question 40. To where in America did Kanye West exile himself during the writing and recording of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? These questions are courtesy of Luke Sharkey. Is it Hawaii, Chicago, Wyoming, or New York? Where in America did Kanye West exile himself in the making of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? It was Hawaii, yes. I attempted a quick trick question there just to see if anyone actually put in Wyoming, in case, because that was his last albums. Okay, Hawaii was the correct answer. So yeah, it seemed to dupe some of you. 73 picked Wyoming. That was the Wyoming sessions from last year. That wasn't My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. No movement at the top. Question 41. Which Irish act in 2012 became the first to have a different album in the UK charts for 25 consecutive years? Is it U2, Johnny Logan, Daniel O'Donnell, or Aslan? Which Irish act in 2012 became the first to have a different album in the UK charts for 25 consecutive years? That must mean they have an album every year. So who could that be? Yes, Aslan are an answer. Potential answer. You go. Which Irish act 25 became the first to have a different album in the UK charts for 25 consecutive years? It was Daniel O'Donnell. Yeah. Rockstar Horse moving up. I'm not playing any Aslan. I'm going to get kicked off and play any music. What number album is U2's Songs of Innocence in their discography? 10, 13, 11, or 12? 10, 13, 11, or 12? These questions are courtesy of Luke Sharkey. So if you want to support what he's doing and what we're doing, donate at gofundme.com/Niall9. Any old amount is helpful. What number album is U2's Song of Innocence in their discography? It is 13. That was the album that was put on everyone's iTunes and everyone got really upset. Okay, not much movement there. Question 43. In the film Once, Glenn Hansard and Marketa Glover performed Falling Slowly in which venue? Olympia Theatre, The Workman's, Whelan's, or Pod? In the film Once, Glenn Hansard and Marketa Glover performed Falling Slowly in which venue? Olympia, The Workman's, Whelan's, or Pod? Nine seconds. Okay, 1 second. It is Whelan's, yes. Of course it's Whelan's. It's always Whelan's in films, isn't it? Rockstar Horse moves up to 89. Or sorry, 4th. Read your name. 4 players have reached an answer streak of 3. Okay, how are we doing? How are we feeling out there? Okay, we haven't got many questions left. Question 45. Flying through these. How many Irish artists and bands have had number 1 album in the US Billboard charts? How many Irish artists or bands have had number one albums in the US Billboard charts? 4, 6, 5 or 7? I do have the actual answers once I can tell you who they are. How many Irish artists bands have had number one albums in the US Billboard charts? 4, 6, 5 or 7? It is 4. So the 4 are Hozier, U2, Sinead O'Connor and Niall Horan. That's a good quiz question now, I have to say myself. I didn't write it, so it's okay, I can say that. Right. Question 45. Samantha Mumba's single Body to Body borrows some lyric ideas and melodies of a smash hit from which artist? Samantha Mumba's single Body to Body borrows some lyric ideas and melodies of a smash hit from which artist? Mark Bolan, George Michael, David Bowie or Boy George? You know this one. Lou Brew, you better get this one. 3 seconds. It is David Bowie, yes. Ashes to ashes. Phil, you're on top. Making a late. Wow, okay. Question 40, 25 questions left. Doja Cat is the second most streamed artist in the US in 2020. Who is the top most streamed artist? Is it Roddy Ricch, Selena Gomez, Megan Thee Stallion, or The Weeknd? Basically, who's the most popular this year in terms of streaming? Roddy Ricch, Selena Gomez, Megan Thee Stallion, or The Weeknd? 10 seconds. That Doja Cat Say So is such a jam. Summer banger. It is The Weeknd. Yeah, 54, you got that correct. Any movement on the top 5? Oh, Bobby Dazzler's back up. It's neck and neck. So Phil's on second, George is Deadly third, Rockstar Horse 89 fourth, and Ellesmere Pals on fifth. Feel free to share your pictures of the quiz on Instagram because it's nice to see. So just a reminder of the prizes. Boyne Jewellers gave us first prize €100 voucher for their store, and second and third prize gets £50 each and a Nialler9 t-shirt for everybody in the top 3. Okay, 4 questions left. In which year did Kanye West and Taylor Swift's I'ma Let You Finish beef begin? Is it 2010, 2011, 2009, 2008? Which year did Kanye West and Taylor Swift's I'll Let You Finish beef begin at the VMA Awards? 2010, 2011, 2009 or 2008? Robin, are you Bobby Dazzler? Two seconds. It was 2009. And do you remember who won the actual video that he didn't win for? Wasn't it the Justice and Simeon track We Are Your Friends? Okay. Getting down to the business. No movement there. No one got that right. Come on, you still have a chance to catch up with them. Which band recently trended for a less than desirable cover of Nirvana's About a Girl? I actually only saw this today. Wow. Is it Disturbed, Puddle Mud, Bully or Nickelback? How you, Finn? Which band recently trended for a less than desirable cover of Nirvana's About a Girl? Is it Disturbed, Puddle of Mud, Bully or Nickelback? 5 seconds. It is Puddle of Mud. Yeah, oh god, I watched that today. It's pretty terrible. He tries to do the whole pained singing thing, but can't quite work it out. Not good. Okay, we only have 2 questions left. I can't believe it's flown by. Right. This is where fastest finger first matters now. We've got Bobby Dazzler first, Phil Udell on second, Rockstar Horse 89 third, Ellesmere Pals fourth, and George is Deadly on fifth. if you know it, if you know these last two, really get them fast, and you might see where you end up. Question 49. Which one of these bands turned down the offer to perform at the original Live Aid? Is it Ray Charles, The Smiths, Talking Heads, or Crowded House? Which one of these bands turned down the offer to perform at the original Live Aid? Ray Charles, The Smiths, Talking Heads, or Crowded House? What is the answer? Second last question. How many points do you get if you get it in the last 5 seconds? It was Talking Heads. 34 if you got that. Although you wouldn't put it past the Smiths. Okay, no movement on the top 5, so maybe that means somebody on 6 or 7 has actually got it correct and is gonna career in on the last one. Okay, who stars in the Fontaines DC's new video? Who stars in the Fontaines DC's new video? Chris O'Dowd, Cillian Murphy, Brendan Gleeson, or Aidan Gillen? Chris O'Dowd, Cillian Murphy, Brendan Gleeson, or Aidan Gillen? Okay. 15 seconds. I can't believe it's over. I was going to do 60 questions, but I ran out of time. So we did 50 instead. More manageable to do 50, to be honest. Yeah, I might try and do an audio round again next time. Maybe. It was Aidan Gillen. Most of you got that correct. So there really, probably, by that law, there shouldn't be much movement in the final 5. Here we are. The winners. Third place, Rockstar Horse 89, 31 out of 50. That's a lot. And same again, Phil Udell, 31 out of 50. And on first place, 33 out of 50. The winner is Bobby Dazzler. Okay, nice one. Sure, let me know how you got on. Runners up. Yeah, okay, I missed that. Went and disappeared on me. Cool. So, any of the winners, you have to just email me a screenshot of the podium that is displayed there, and show from your perspective, and show me that it is who you are, Bobby Dazzler, Rockstar Horse 89, and Phil Udell, and we'll get some prizes out. And so I'm going to do this again in 2 weeks, which is May 24th, and so that's the plan. May 24th. I think we're going to do our next Lumo live stream is on the 30th of May, I believe. And yeah, so 24th to Sunday. It's always a Sunday. I might do an Italo Disco round next. That'd be a good one. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments on the live chat, and let me know how you get on. And yeah, brilliant. Thanks so much. And if anybody out there, like the last time, if you want to offer any quiz prizes, get in touch with me. And I'm so glad the stream didn't break, so that's great. And I'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, and if you liked what we did here, enjoyed the quiz, donate at gofundme.com/Nialler9. Anything is appreciated. Thanks a million. Fair play to the king, triplets, Oren Murphy, Simon, Phil, Joe Furlong. How did you get? Intros round. Okay. Okay. I got 2 weeks to come up with some more stuff. More Michael Cera rounds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to hear more from how you felt about it. 20th. Sure, 20th pretty good, huh? So we'll do it again in 2 weeks on Sunday, May 24th, 7:30 again. Maybe we'll do an Aslan round, huh? Who knows? I think a Daniel O'Donnell round would be a good one, actually. Italo, maybe. Something special. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll leave the stream open for a bit longer in case you want to say anything, and I will shut it off in the next 5 minutes. But thank you very much for participating in the quiz. Hope you had fun. I did. I'm going to go relax now. I've been very busy this weekend. So there we go. So thanks so much. And I'll be back in 2 weeks, May 24th. So thanks, guys.